Hello all, my name is Adonis and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love or loss spread for all of my cancers out there. This is a love or loss spread for all of my cancers out there from February 5th to the 19th. So let's get after it. Okay. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What kind of energies are my cancers currently dealing with? What kind of energies are my cancers currently dealing with? Show me cards I need to see. Okay, that feels good. Here we go. Wow. Okay, so you are currently dealing with someone whose wishes are being fulfilled. All right. They have everything that they need being with you. They're happy with you. There's a sense of completion, if you will, with you. Apparently, this is an individual here who has been pursuing something solid with you for quite some time, and it's turned out for the better here. With that being said, the reason this person feels so attached to you that there's definitely a twin flame connection that this person believes that they have with you. So there's a sense of harmony, there's a sense of partnership, there's a sense of connectivity. So when you have all of those things present, and there's this aspect that this person completes you like every other half of you, there's definitely this harmonious synchronicity that's going on here, and it is very palpable. And this is something that's not just. This is a situation where this is not just known with between you two. This is someone. This is a type of situation that this is outwardly known as well. Your friends and your family know that you guys are absolutely um, uh, um, clicking on all cylinders here. This is something that has the potential to be a very long, a very deep, a very fruitful, a very long-lasting relationship where there's possible children, potential, uh, partnerships, together. So this is something that um, this is something that's really. I'm getting the sense here. This is a really complete situation here. This individual is an Earth sign individual. Okay, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. They're very good in terms of finances. Okay, so they're very good with their finances. Really good at saving. Very good at really really good at really having conversations and making those conversations, putting truth to power, really putting things into practice that turn into long-term achievable goals here. Why I say this, you got the Magician card here. The Magician card says this is an individual that can manifest um, their particular mindset when it comes to finances, to manifest that into reality. And that is the making of someone that would make a very good business partner. And you don't get that too often with people that are partners that have love interest actually being financial partners. A lot of times that doesn't work actually, but with this particular situation, with this particular individual, it absolutely would work. Okay, you can really form a partnership with this individual as well. Okay. Now, with that being said, there's also an individual here that is an air sign individual. Okay, a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Um, this particular individual, there is definitely some kind of work-related interest here. Either you met this person at work, either you work with this individual, either there's some kind of school situation here. And even though they know, like I said, your relationship is outwardly known by everyone. Even though that may be the case here, again, you still have those individuals for their own particular um, rationale. Still stay on the peripheries of a relationship waiting for things to happen, waiting for things to go wrong, in other words. This happens to be one of those particular individuals. Now, this individual, the Ace of Swords individual here, is approaching the situation with a complete sense of clarity. So again, they know exactly what's going on here. Everyone knows. They along with everyone else know that you guys have a very special bond together, and they're still choosing to stay on the periphery and let their presence be known, in spite of all of that. Again, this is someone you probably work with, have a partnership with, that's aware of this. And you know, there's an aspect of, at least in your, you know, in their mind, they're being truthful, they're being forthwith, but beware. There's something very deceptive about this individual. There's hidden perils here. As you well do know, again, if you are in a committed, if you're in a committed type relationship, often when there are those on the outside, even though you've articulated that you're in a committed relationship, and they continue to try to interfere, you need to be a little cautious about that anyway, because if they don't have any respect for your relationship, then in essence they don't have any respect for you. Okay, so with that being said, let's see what type of energy your significant other is dealing. What kind of energies are your significant other dealing with? What kind of energies are your significant other dealing with? What kind of your love energies? What kind of energies are your love energies dealing with here? Okay, here we go. There definitely appears to be a theme here. Okay, and there is this. You have your love interests have a water sign individual, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. That they are looking to be very loyal, very devoted individual. This is an individual. I get the sense here. This is an individual that your love interest has known for a little bit of time here, and they believe that with them being together, they can bring a sense of calmness to the situation. Here you have the Six of Swords, so they believe that them having common interests, probably knowing each other for a while, that they can bring a sense of calmness and levity to your exes, to your love interest life at this point. They would be wrong, however, but that is their belief. In addition, you also have a water sign individual that is here. This is an older individual, okay? Again, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, a water sign individual. Now, again, as I said before, there's this element of deception, and that is the theme that I'm seeing here. The moon card, a deceptive individual here, which means, as I said before, there are those on the outside, okay, that friends and family, everyone's aware that you guys make a fantastic, harmonious team. And there are people on the outside that, for their own reasons, jealousy, envy, that sort of thing, they're just waiting for things to fall apart, or they're waiting for a fissure, a crack, if you will, to develop in that united front that you guys have. And they will absolutely pounce. They'll seize on the opportunity to exploit those weaknesses, and really trying to dissolve the relationship. So you really want to be careful about that, okay? Also, with that here, we also have a fire sign individual, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius energy. They're known to move towards their passions, aspect of sexual attraction here, but this person feels somewhat trapped. Eight of Swords. They feel trapped because, again, there's that united front that's formed here. So there's like a barrier to entry there. There's no way they can get in. And again, they kind of feel trapped here. So again, once again, there's someone else from the outside looking at what you've been able to develop here. There's a bit of envy that's there as well. Okay? However, it doesn't mean this person won't stop. Eight of Pentacles won't stop working on it, repetitive tasks, continue to work on it, continue to kind of chisel away at this at this relationship that you've built here. Repetitive tasks, keep working, keep working. This also could be an individual that in terms of there also could be some type of work interaction. I don't think you work with this individual. I do not think you work with this individual, but there could be this aspect of crossover, like projects or something like that you've worked on in the past with as well. You worked on some projects or something with this individual. But with that being said, also this individual is going to repeatedly continue to try to chip away at this relationship here. So with that being said, what are the blockages that you guys have to deal with being together? What are the blockages? What are the blockages that you guys are dealing with? What are the blockages you guys are currently dealing with here? What kind of blockages are you guys currently dealing with? Here we go. Okay, so hey, we're dealing with an individual. We're dealing with Knight of Pentacles, an earth sign individual trying to, this seems to be an actual person here who's trying to strategically, if you will, strategically kind of wait on the periphery to see where things are going to lie. Yet again, is an actual person. Again, people looking at your relationship. That's what's really, I know I'm like a broken record with this, and I've probably said this 6 or 7 times now, but there are individuals that are somewhat envious and jealous of what you guys have and are waiting for those fishers to present themselves so they can exploit the opportunity. The other thing here is we have an Emperor energy here, and that would tell me that the only, one of the biggest obstacles or blockages you guys have is just really asserting your leadership ability, your dominance in the situation. And once people see that, and you show a united front, that's pretty much probably all it's going to take to pretty much be able to push these individuals to the outer realms, to periphery, and keep them there. Okay. So with that being said, is this a love or loss situation? Is this a love or loss situation? Is this a love or loss situation? This is a love or loss situation. Show card I need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. Okay. It's definitely a love situation. We have the King of Swords here. That is a very strong, very solid, emotional perspective here. Very strong, solid strength. It's a strong, solid foundation, rather. Also, King of Swords is very emotionally strong. Can think on their feet, very wise, very dominant, very solid energy here. So that's, you have a strong united front. Also, you have Queen of Wands energy here too. Queen of Wands energy has the ability to give out warm and inviting energy. Also has the ability to bring it in. So that would be a very, very strong yes. So with that being said here, let's see what additional information spirits have to give before I want to shut this thing down. What additional information spirits going to give before I shut this thing down here? What additional information? Okay, here we go. Okay, so first, plant seeds of intention. Okay, go, grow, and glow. So in other words, continue doing what you're doing. Really invest the time and the energy into your own inner relationship. That's how it's really going to begin to really, I mean, if you think things are really noticeable now, when you really start really putting the time and the energy into this relationship, like I said, there's the potential of a partnership here, a work partnership, financial interest together. It's really going to be the envy of a lot of individuals here, okay? This is not something that hardly anyone ever has. And most of the time when you do have partners that do have financial interest, it doesn't work out so well. So you have something very, very, very special here. Okay, so take care of it by all means. The unknown is your friend, and you know, in the context of this, just lean in and embrace what's next. As long as you are together, okay? As long as you are together, as long as you have this nurturing energy with each other, all right? You are each other's rock. As long as you have that bond, no one can ever break that. And as long as you do it together, you will achieve great things. So just keep that in mind. Keep your focus on each other. All of that other outside noise, push it to the forefront. Just love each other, support each other, and you will grow together. Finally, here we have dream redirection here. Okay? So any type of thoughts that, any kind of doubts, not saying that you would have them, but any kind of doubts that you had about the ability for relationships to really last, because you don't see too much of that these days. Actually, divorce is just astronomical. Um, just redirect those thoughts, okay? Um, it is quite possible. It's a rarity, very, very rare, but you have people that can stay together for 25, 30, 35, 40, 50 years, God willing. So it is quite possible. It is quite possible, especially if you connect with somebody on a soul spirit level, okay? Um, where you can stimulate each other's mind, body, and soul. That is something rare indeed. And if you have this, if this is resonating with you, cherish this with your life. That's all. I mean, that's pretty much self-explanatory. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. This is a general love reading. Hopefully this resonated with you. If it did not, you want to know something a little bit about your particular situation, feel free to get a personal reading. The link's below. If this did resonate with you and you want to know a little bit more, again, I'll leave the link below. Make sure you get a personal reading. If you haven't already, please like, please share, and please subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can get notified of all my videos as they become available. As always, I love you guys, and I will definitely see you next time. Bye-bye.